dominated by a specific person. You had Game Galaxy, Snapback has TNT, Match has TNLG, and Ogre has Spinoise.
Yeah, that's how I thought. Okay, starting on PS2, that's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, he's an egg a little bit more. That's interesting. I definitely want to see more egg gameplay from Banjo because I'm not too sure how useful it is yet.
I'm wondering if the down tilt will put you underneath Wolf Laser since you're like shrinking your hurt box and slide across the ground.
I don't think so. That's what he was going for, but I don't think that would work.
I mean, like Olimar can do it, and it looks like Banjo slides too, so or like slides enough that I would think it might work.
Good coverage.
But it's not worth like going for consistently in the heat of the moment like this. As of right now, this is going even. When they played yesterday, Fabian played Banjo, Ditto, and Marth. So I don't think he's tried Wolf against his characters. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, right now it's even. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, he does make that. Okay. I definitely want to see Banjo's at ledge. I want to see how how much they struggle to get off it.
Can I do that?
Well, you definitely got to get watch. You definitely got to watch out for that. People are gonna adjust to that probably in like a month. But it's just not something you think about. He feels like such an. He's definitely one of the characters that feels like super honest, and then he just pulls that out. God, that down tilt across up is so cool.
It is such a giant move that's like just sends you far. It sends your opponent at a horrible angle. It's just really good. Banjo has a lot of good poking tools because he has F tilt and that too.
The tilts are all super good.
I feel like Banjo, just because he's decently big and heavy, that I guess a character like Wolf, he is gonna kind of get comboed and juggled and ledge trapped really hard. But I feel like Banjo might be able to do the same thing with Wolf, just not the combo part, but at least ledge trap and keep him from hitting him.
Again!
Another side B kill, classic.
He just does it. I've seen the main mix-up that Zachary was going for in his weekly. Jesus Christ. Whenever to get off ledge, he would just drop jump and immediately like turn around grenades throw on stage.
Yeah.
And that was all it was really good. Got him off a lot of times.
I feel like it's hard to do since you gotta like jump up there and then B reverse grenade. So like it's definitely good, but I feel like some stages it might be harder to do it.
No.
Right now, Baba is doing a really good job.
That dropped? Look when he threw his grenade drop. That's crazy. Smash gonna take it? Take it cleanly.
That up smash is crazy.
I can never tell.
Like I was saying earlier, I feel like for some reason that's his underrated smash attack. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, just do stuff into whatever, and it's like what up smash is. So that up smash is just like so fast, kills really early.
Like pokes, like
the hitbox is kind of like weird. It's not humongous, but like it's out for a while and it hits like a truck. So Fabian's gonna pull out the Lucina. I wonder what's prompting him to do this. Because I mean, he tried playing Marth yesterday and he lost. Which I mean, of course, that could have just been like, oh well, I could play it better. So it's understandable. But I am wondering if he just thinks that it was hard for Wolf, or if he's just not mentally prepared for it. I mean, it's a new character. You can't like expect to play at top performance with your main against that character. You don't really know how it works.
Yeah, especially when you're not sure how the matchups work quite yet. We don't even know like all of his potential with platforms. Like, do we want to take him to more like do we want him on small stages? Do we want him on FT? Do we want him on Battlefield? I don't know. Like, he has a lot of juggling potential. Well, ow! Ooh. Let's go call it then. Recognizing he probably full offensive option and Shieldbreaker could be in the call there. Okay.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is just doing drag down there into jab. Even if you don't get like a good follow-up off it, it's guaranteed damage.
Yeah, and it gets back off stage. They're super good for covering jumps. As his back air. I love that fair animation so much.
Like Baba's used to do Peach Fair, so he feels right at home with that move.
Oh, okay, nice mix up with the Dancing Blade. Okay, now he's being more cautious of the side B.
That was really good.
And go for more hits.
I'm also mad that they gave Banjo the like new ultimate character down smash, like Ridley and Cinnamoroar and K. Rool.
Oh, it is.
You have to
isn't
spread
it?
your arms and fall on the ground.
It's so dope, though.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, he immediately adapted that move, just waiting to react to it. Ah, except for that one.
That's just unfortunate. Like, I know you can't beat that move out, but like, rip.
It's also crazy because even if you counter it, it won't like hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, but Lucina definitely low going at the pick. I'm not sure if the character of the stage has played more into this.
Yeah,
Most
well, I
likely the
mean,
character.
Battlefield, it's really hard to tell with Banjo because I feel like on one hand he does not want to be on Battlefield. He might get circle camped kind of hard, but at the same time, I feel like Banjo is also the one who's like doing extra ledge trap, annoying stuff with grenades and eggs on the ledge, and then like Nair that puts him on the platform, Gentleman Jab that puts him on the platform in a tech situation. So he has a lot of good stuff, but I feel like it also can be rough for Banjo too, especially against a character like Lucina.
Especially Lucina
Being
like,
put in a situation like this is not ideal. That was a really good tech.
It's looking super rough though. Not. Ah! Probably not gonna bring this one back. So game.
Oh no.
I wonder what he was expecting.
Let's go.
Single egg.
That was crazy.
I mean, the call was right, but
Yeah, he should have done it a little bit earlier or just gone for something else. That's crazy. I mean, Lucina's light and full rage Banjo, but still, that was wild. I know he wanted to do like falling fair.
that was really clean.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. 1-1. I know. I figure Baba will stick with Banjo, so we'll just have to see what stage they're gonna go to.
Either that or he could switch hero.
Maybe that would be hype.
Hi, hero.
I mean, like on one hand, is like he's like one of those characters. So I watch people do stuff, and I'm like, haha, that's funny. But when I'm fighting hero, I'm like, this character's broken. Like, why am I dying to 30? Like dying at 30 to like 5 different specials.
Yeah.
But it's just funny to be like, haha, have fun dying at 20 to thwack. Until I do it, and then I'm like, I hate this game.
Or like, I don't know, what is it, like Kaboom? Which one is it?
That
Big ass explosion.
that move is broken. I
Is
hate
it the one that shoots super fast, goes super far, and pulls people in?
Yeah,
That
and
one,
and it lingers and it kills super early. It's literally my least. In my opinion, it's hero. Or, I don't know. I get tilted by it harder than any others. I think it's. I was gonna say I think it's his best projectile free, in my opinion.
I'm gonna stick with the Banjo though. I respect it.
I mean, he did well at TNT. I think he got 3rd last night out of like 27 people or so, with all Banjo as far as I know. So, yeah, I assume he's just gonna stick it out with the character for as long as he can.
I also just noticed his back throw does 14%. Which is,
I see.
I don't know, that seems like a lot just because my throws don't do a lot.
Yeah, that was
Jesus.
wild. I love Banjo's eggs because like there's really good in neutral. They're so good in a scenario like that where you just have to, your opponent has to jump and you might hit them with the egg, or you don't, or even if you're not aiming to hit them, you force them to do something they don't want to do. Ooh. Even though it's so small and doesn't do that much knockback, it's like insanely like important.
Oh yeah, that.
Unfortunately for Fabian doing it, that was crazy.
Alright, I see you, Mama. It wasn't the cop that set up, but it was lit. I can't wait to show people the truth.
Disgusting.
I can't wait, dude.
Like scenarios like that are so good because it's like, oh, there's a grenade there, I gotta hold shield or I gotta jump, and then Banjo just has to react.
Shut up. Shut up, Sans. I don't know what to call the guh.
Yeah, I know. I was like trying to think like, what is gonna be called that?
No, because it's not a setup. Like, I'm playing just a really good spacing game right now against Lucina. That was one of the last frames. You gotta know.
Yeah,
Like,
like sucked Lucina in when she was doing forward air.
I feel like all the space is what's really good for Banjo.
That was really good.
That was
Baba,
crazy.
3 stocks to 1 right now. 2 stocks to 1 right now.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do something crazy because Lucina, as good as she is, I will never say she's not good, but making comeback with her, aside from like shield breaks, like they take a lot.
Yeah, it has to be a character that like can't land or can't make it back to the stage. And I feel like Banjo has options to get out of both scenarios, so it might be hard for Lucina to actually deal with. So you have to basically be making hard reads as Lucina if you want to kill Banjo consistently. This is the early anyway.
Which I feel like he's had a couple of Garrett ledge. Nice spot dodge. Maybe, like, even though he got hit, if he had shielded, it could have been much worse.
I see that's good. Like he's realizing that Baba is doing a lot of air dodging and spot dodging, and he's able to wait a second and then call it out more effectively, dealing damage. But Baba has had a lot of luck with this side piece.
Yeah, he's calling him out, like out of situations where it's like,
You know he was trying to go for that fair again. That was crazy.
you have to know. I wonder if that was buffered.
Okay, yeah, well that's a gone stock. And that move's so broken, it killed it 85 mid-stage.
Get out of here. Okay, now this is dangerous game for both. Fabian's gonna have to get a lot of like, he's gonna have to get momentum to keep it. Cause the any move
It's
like
just
that.
so scary when that move exists. Like you have to respect it. Oh, gross.
Call was really good, but did not connect. Still keeping on the ledge though, so he's fine. Oh, that snare is actually huge. Alright. Oh, starting to read him. Starting to read him. Up.
I knew that was gonna happen.
So scary now.
This is really
No,
close. Oh,
you gotta
no.
know.
He let it rip too early.
You gotta know.